Hello ladies and gentlemen, Tevaron here, and welcome back to some more Unavowed. It occurred to me between recording sessions that before I kick off this meeting, I might want to go back up to my room one more time and see if anything's changed up there. How do I get up there? Can I get up there? I started to go up the stairs before. Is it now not allowing me to go up the stairs? I can go downstairs. I can grab her stuff. Oh, okay. Do I just... There's not like an icon letting me go upstairs. I guess I can't. Maybe I couldn't before either. Alrighty then, well, let's kick off the meeting. Hey, Blue Man Group.
What is it? You ready to start the meeting?
Indubitably.
The time for waiting is past.
Well, they came in fast.
Father, you met our latest recruit?
Yes. I admit she doesn't look like much.
Hey.
But we'll see what this life makes of her.
We were all neophytes once, Kalash.
Most of us, Mage Beckett. Most of us.
Jin Dad's a little bit arrogant, isn't he? Let's see. Yeah, why are you talking over my head?
I'm aware of that. I have read the reports on your last mission. Mage Beckett, is it true you summoned a void creature?
Yes, by accident, I swear.
Irrelevant. Magic is unpredictable. I understand this. What I don't understand is why you let it feed on human corpses. What will the mundane authorities think when they find tooth marks on the victims,
The creature was both a danger and an innocent. We reached a compromise. That is all.
We'll be the ones compromised if the two of you aren't more careful.
Have you never heard of Ted Bundy? That's what they'll think. Don't you mean the three of you? I'm guessing Jin Dad just never goes out and does anything. He's kinda just staying at home all lazy and stuff.
Yes, force of habit.
Father, regardless of our choices, the void creature is gone. We have a more pressing concern.
Oh,
Yes,
okay, never mind.
you let the
She's
demons
referring to
stay.
herself.
Your mission was a failure.
Just occurred to me that maybe she wasn't referring to the three of them, but the fact that, we've been recruited now, so it's us three. My conjecture about Blue Man still stands. I don't think he actually does anything outside of this headquarters. I mean, I wouldn't call it a failure either, but here's the more important thing. The demon is still at large.
Just waiting to find another hapless victim. No disrespect.
Sir, she was a big help.
Help you would not have needed if you achieved your primary goal.
I almost did. I was so close. I had it contained, but it was stronger than I expected.
I see. This is becoming distressingly commonplace.
Nevertheless, Eli speaks the truth. We underestimated the threat.
Then that will have to be sufficient. And now to the next item at hand. Your next mission.
Should you choose to accept it. Are we gung-ho or are we reluctant? I would be a bit reluctant in this position. Can I not learn some things before I get thrown headfirst into the deep end?
The forces of darkness will not wait for you to get your sea legs, and neither can we. I have detected void activity in the East Village, somewhere close to Astor Place. You are to travel there, determine the cause of the disturbance, and neutralize it.
Okay. What do you mean by void activity? Is that what that, thing was that came through?
Activity from beyond the void. Do try and keep up.
Are you sure she's ready to go out into the field so soon?
These are dangerous times. Dark forces are coming. We don't have the time for traditional training. If she isn't able to handle it immediately, we might as well kill her now. Trial by fire, sink or swim, do or die. You want to prove yourself to the Unavowed, new girl? Now is your chance. Meeting adjourned.
Well, I guess that settles that.
I'm not sure I like the blue man there. If we can't succeed, then you might as well kill us now. That doesn't stand to reason, sorry. So, who's in charge? Not me, certainly.
None of us.
Yeah, we're a team. Try not to forget that. Anyway, we're ready when you are.
Okay, I mean, that's good to know. Oh! Are we actually... Oh, we used them. I thought maybe we could switch.
I fail to see how I can be of use there.
Okay. Can we get him to look at the pictures and tell us about them, I wonder? Are they going to follow me?
Please, we should not waste time.
Yeah, the subways are super slow this time of night.
Alright, so can't do that. Do I exit? Okay. Didn't know if it was that or talk to them. Eli is engrossed in a book.
Looks like the K train is down. Again.
Lindana counts the cracks on the subway floor.
Eli, the K train was discontinued in 1988.
Was it? I could swear I took it to the Museum of Natural History not too long ago.
You did, in 1986.
Oh, choose our destination. Kind of interested in what they're saying.
So
I guess when you...
guess we won't be taking the K train.
I guess when
No,
you live as long as
not.
these two do, things start to kinda float around in time placement and whatnot. Still, let's choose our destination. I think they're through. Well, that's where we're supposed to be going. Alrighty.
Still raining.
At least nothing's here waiting to kill us.
Well, the night is young.
Graffiti. Looks like this building site was abandoned not too long ago. Is that Porky Pig with a money hat? We could go back down into the subway. We can talk to them. The Alamo Sculpture, also known as the Cube. It's been here as long as you can remember. So we can go to Alphabet City. Is that where we're supposed to be going?
Yes.
What do you know about this
We
area?
call this neighborhood the Village. I came of an age when that term actually applied. This street, it was a long dirt road. Homes were palatial estates, and were few and far between. This city was larger back then, and yet so much smaller. But let us not dwell on the past. Time marches on. We must march with it or be left in the dust.
What age does a person with gem blood come of age? Is it the same as a normal human, or is it like 50 or 60? So, I'm guessing she's going to say just go and look around, but let's see what she thinks we should
I
do
would
next.
suggest we explore. If there is void activity here, we will find it. Or, most likely, it will find us. Agreed.
What about you, Eli?
What do you need?
So, your fire magic keeps you dry then?
Ancient fire mage secret. Well, no, not really. I just make the water evaporate before it hits me. It's a simple trick, but handy on nights like this.
And that doesn't use up a bunch of your energy? That's cool. So, do you know anything about this area?
Kind of. I used to work about 10 blocks north of here, back in my mundane days. It was just factories and warehouses back then, not the university student mecca it is now.
Okay then. You used to work around here? What did you do?
Oh, nothing important, really. You wouldn't be interested. Let's focus on doing what we came here to do.
Oh, but I am... Oh, bartender. So our, profession is going to continue to play a role here. We can wheedle some information out of him, maybe. Oh, come on. What did you used to do? You can
I
tell
was
me.
an accountant. Maybe later I'll tell you all about it. But for now, let's just keep going, okay?
All right, and if you do, I'll pour you a drink. Deal?
We've barely left the subway. We need to explore a bit.
All right, same
I have
deal.
a feeling we will.
I guess then we go into Alphabet City. Eastward. So either way, it's the same direction.
You seem troubled. Is something the matter?
You talking to me? Oh, yeah. There is a cop there. I'm a wanted criminal. Yeah, we'll say
there
that.
is, but you have nothing to fear from him. Not with the veil in place.
Oh, you put a veil on me? Or is it on all of us? Did you do something to me?
Don't worry, it's totally harmless. Well, mostly. It just disguises your identity. Anyone looking at you sees slightly different features.
You are not the first new recruit to arrive with complications in the mundane world. The veil prevents awkwardness all around.
Okay, that's good. Hopefully the features are different enough that they won't recognize me. So, suppose that makes sense. Better safe than sorry.
Just think of it as a perk of membership.
In a sense, the veil only works on mundanes. Supernatural beings and the void touch can see through it easily. But that law enforcement officer, he will pose no threat.
As long as he's not supernatural, right? So, normal folks won't recognize me, but supernatural folks can. Got it. Is there something else you forgot to tell me?
No, there's nothing else.
Let us continue, shall we?
Okay, yeah, it would have been nice if they told us at the house, but that's fine. So this is back to the subway. We could also get some sushi. The building has been reduced to cinders quite recently from the look of it. Can our veil make us invisible so we can go in here and explore? I'm guessing the policeman there is going to not be fond of the thought of us wandering in there. You've poured many drinks for cops over the years. This one looks like he doesn't touch a drop. Let's talk to him, I guess.
Evening, ma'am.
So, rough night to be out. Let's kind of ingratiate ourselves.
Yeah, you could say that. Wouldn't be here if I had the choice, believe me.
You not have one of those plastic things you can put on your hat to kind of keep the rest of you dry? So, what happened here? Guessing he's not going to be overly fond of us going straight to that point, but...
Who wants to know?
Ooh, nice. Got a bartender thing. Just making conversation. You look like you could use some.
Yeah, no kidding. This job can really take it out of you sometimes. I'll tell you one thing. You see a lot of bad people in this line of work, but it takes a special kind of nasty to torch a homeless shelter.
Holy hell, they torched a homeless shelter? Are you sure it was arson?
That's how we're treating it. Until we know otherwise, we're treating it like a crime scene.
I mean, that's
Which
probably...
means stay back.
I mean, that's probably the best way to go about it. I agree. How many people died in here?
Yeah, a neighborhood full of corporate chains, and they attacked this place.
Was anyone hurt?
A few people killed. A lot of people with second or third degree burns.
That is horrible.
I won't argue with that. I was here when the rescue team arrived. They were carted off to Beth Israel Hospital. The people here, they don't exactly have medical insurance.
That is some pretty good information there. Beth Israel Hospital. I wonder if we can go there and talk to survivors. And I know this is America, so, you know, the health insurance thing for those of you who aren't here. And I know some people are going to say, well, they have to treat you. The thing is, people without insurance have a much higher fatality rate in hospitals because they don't give you as good a care as if you did. Well, thank you for being so forthcoming.
I don't blame you. See ya.
You certainly didn't have to be, sir. So he's not going to let us in there. Let's not piss him off, though I don't know if the game would allow us to do something that would piss him off. So we can go further east? Just want to make sure. Okay, so I can't go any further up there to look around. Just wanting to make sure I'm not missing anything here. Alright, looks like that's it. Go further east then.
Hey, are you alright? You look a little...
Hello?
Where are you taking me?
Why are you screaming? Is this a flashback? Oh dear. Oh dear. So this is one of our victims, or one of the demon's victims, I guess. This is a homeless person then? We're talking about taking them out of the cold? It's funny that we would set up near a homeless shelter. Are we going in this building? Sure. This building is a safe place. I don't think it really matters what we say.
I'll do whatever you want. Just help me. Please.
Though he sounds a little bit more desperate than maybe your average homeless person. Follow me in here.
Did you see that?
I did.
Neuromorphic projection. I've read the theories, but never thought. I think she's coming out of it.
Are you all right?
Hell yeah, I'm alright. We do get superpowers. Awesome. Does it go more than us collapsing and doing a psychic movie projection? I'd like to actually be able to affect things. Maybe that will come. So, I think I had a vision?
Yes, you did. We saw it too. A vision from your past. Well, your demon's past, technically. This area must have kickstarted your brain into remembering. There was some psychic spillover. We could see it too.
Sweet. Am I going to get telekinetic abilities? Yeah, I don't think that implied they could read our mind. Spillover?
Yeah. Psychic runoff. Try not to think about it too hard.
This building the demon entered. It used to house the Village Eye.
The newspaper? Didn't it go out of business a few years ago?
Indeed it did. What was your demon self doing here?
Probably killing that person. Starting up a newsletter for demons?
I strongly doubt that.
Me
Yeah,
too, but it sounded
everything's
funny.
Digital these days. Right. Enough jabbering. Let's go.
So we can go in there, but the door is securely closed. Guess that's just a tin can, some sort of drink thing. Images of Sammy and Jonah flash through your mind. You'll never look at a bar the same way again. Still want to know about, I've forgotten his name now, the brother. Entrance to Tompkins Square Park, so we can go over there. Another fancy clothing shop. They seem to be popping up all over this area. Ooh, a manhole cover. We can try to lift that. Those things are incredibly heavy, though. Alright, let's interact with this door. Maybe that'll give us an option later on to try to open it.
Well, that just figures, doesn't it?
I mean, it does because... Ooh! Okay, so they're... Okay. So maybe one of our companions can open it? Maybe Mandy can brute force it?
It is done. Be aware that
Sweet.
if law enforcement questions me, I am compelled to tell the truth.
Yeah, we learned that when you were dealing with that creature. Closed but unlocked.
Yes?
Just want to talk with you guys, make sure we're not missing anything. So, there are new options, cool. The veil that's on us, is that why nobody can see your
You
sword?
catch on quick. As long as I keep it sheathed, mundane society will take no notice of it.
Lots of nice little perks there. Can you turn into smoke and phase through the door?
No, I can only transmutate into an enclosed space, like a bottle. A door is not a bottle.
But it is an enclosed space, right? The building is an enclosed space unless there's an opening somewhere? Yeah, why do bottles work and not doors?
Do you question why you breathe air? Why
Yes.
alcohol makes you drunk?
Yes.
No, it is merely biology. It is just how it is.
That's a really good way to stay ignorant forever, Mandy. We should question everything and strive to know the answers. Whether we find the answers or not is not relevant to whether we seek them. But anyway, let's keep going.
Agreed.
What
What
do
about you, Eli?
I
Okay,
have the feeling.
let's go in here then.
It smells very human in here.
Looks like people were squatting here. Half a dozen at least. Wasn't there a homeless shelter around the corner? Why live here?
It could be pride. Or perhaps they gathered here for a specific purpose.
Like the demon set up a cult?
I'm guessing it wasn't a slumber party.
That is doubtful.
So at least if it smells like human, then it doesn't smell like death, right? Yeah, colorful graffiti on the walls. Sleeping bags and such. Clock. So we can go downstairs into darkness. He says, ominously. Papers covered with illegible scrawls. Jordan. Was that his name? The guy who survived? If there were ever CPUs attached to these monitors, they are long gone. That's sad. We could glean some information if they were still here, perhaps. Can we get in here? We can.
Only one bed in here.
Huh.
Yes, this room was designated to separate one individual from the rest.
The cult leader.
Someone of importance, most likely. Or someone undesirable.
So this room either belonged to a cult leader or a prisoner.
Bingo.
Most likely.
Seems he came to the same conclusion that we did. The graffiti spirals into itself, trying to follow it makes your eyes water. Is this some sort of occult symbology, wards, or spell things or something? Old beat-up cabinet is shoved against the wall. There may be something in there. We can search the mattress. We can search the desk. There is an actual computer here. We may need to charge it since it's dark and silent. Alright, well, let's just start exploring then, shall we? Oh wait, we can look out the window. Rain streaks down the window. Alright. PW equals love. Alright, who is PW? Click to view. Just zoom in, okay? Alright, so it's the same search thing. Can I talk to them about this?
Yes. Agreed.
Okay. Well, search the mattress. Do we have any gloves I can put on? Or will the veil take care of that too? Alright, nothing. Search the desk. Photograph. That's not us, right? I don't think that's us. We're definitely not wearing... Yeah, it doesn't say us. It's just a photo of a young couple. So is that Jordan? So it's not the dude who presumably escaped when we got possessed. How about the computer?
I might not know a lot about those things, but don't they need electricity to work?
They
I
do.
don't think the power's on in this place.
I mean, we could take it with us.
I might not know. I don't think the...
So we have to get the power turned on. We can't just take the computer with us. That's annoying. Okay. Well, one would assume that maybe there's a breaker that we can do something with. There's the plug for it, so you can't unplug it.
Yes.
Okay. Let's ask if they think we should try to get the electricity back
The
on.
Village Eye was not a very engaging publication, but I am sad to see it in such disrepair. Perhaps we can do something to fix that.
I guess that's a hint.
Agreed.
Disrepair is a bit of an understatement, though. It is totally non... Hello? Ghost? Okay, I was thinking it was going to possess us, like maybe we were going to become a medium or something. Was that...
Do not be alarmed. That was just a lost spirit. What you would call a ghost. They are harmless.
Harmless? Are you sure about that?
Yeah, they can't exactly do anything, can they?
They have no physical form. We cannot interact with them, nor they with us. It is best to leave them be.
So they can't possess me like the demon did? Should we try to help it?
40 years ago, I would have joined you. but Mandana's right. There's nothing we can do for them.
That
Death
you know
is
of.
part of the mundane world. We do not get involved. Let us move forward.
Uh-huh. Well, perhaps it will show us something if we follow it then, right?
Ow! God damn it.
Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. I tripped over... I have no idea. Can't see a damn
body?
thing.
Can you not fire a light for us? Thank you.
That's weird. Come on.
Is there a problem?
The darkness, it's fighting the light.
It always does.
I'm being literal. Whatever's down here, it's interfering with my magic.
That's not comforting, but here's the fuse box we conjectured about.
Not sure what you're trying to do there. The fuse is obviously blown.
Well, if we could find a bit of metal, we could replace it with an improvised fuse.
Whatever's down here, it's interfering with my magic. We're going to need a mundane source of light if we want to see anything.
Okay, so we're going to have to go back and find a mundane source of light
Yes.
then, right? Could you tell me a bit more about ghosts?
I admit to not knowing much about the subject. Eli has made a study of them. I would recommend asking him.
Okay, he's a bit distracting.
Agreed.
We'll do that not down here. So need to find a mundane light source.
Do these drawings on the wall mean anything to you, Mandana?
I cannot decipher their meaning, but I do get a sense of reverence.
Reverence. Like worship?
It is only a feeling.
Alright, did that trigger by me clicking here, or did it just happen? Interesting. So, were these cult... I'm going to assume this is a cult until, we know otherwise. That's kind of what it seems like. Were they worshiping the demon in us, or were we leading them here to worship something else, another leader? The name on the door is Jordan, who I'm guessing is this dude, maybe?
What do you need?
Can you tell me about ghosts?
Sure, I guess. What do you want to know?
So, how come I can see them now when I couldn't before? Is it my powers further manifesting?
Because you're void touched now, my friend. When that demon possessed you, you encountered magic in a pretty intimate and significant way.
Gross.
Plus you changed. We call that change becoming void touched. Seeing ghosts? One of the side effects.
Alright, fair enough. Are all ghosts shapeless gray blobs?
To you and me, yes. We appear the same way to them. It
Oh,
makes
interesting.
communicating with them impossible.
So how do we know that they're not the living and we're not the ghosts? How do you know so much about them?
When I saw my first ghost, I reacted much in the same way you did. I wanted to help them. It didn't seem right to just ignore them. So I read a lot. I tried to learn everything I could. Nothing worked. We all have our strengths. Mine is fire. I was no spirit medium, sadly.
Though perhaps we are with the psychic thing.
The technical term is bestower. Bestowers of eternity. Folks who can see and talk to ghosts. Help them pass on. We heard rumors of one operating in New York, but Kalash refused to make contact. Death is part of the mundane world, he would say. Not our jurisdiction. I could see his point.
I don't really. You guys are willing to super just stick your head in the sand and ignore things. I don't think I like that very much. A bestower would be super handy to have around right now, for example.
No kidding. You could talk to the ghost and find out what happened here. Guess we figure it out the old-fashioned way.
Uh-huh. Can we not just go track down this bestower?
They don't exactly advertise. Bestowers deal with death. They tend to keep to themselves. It's not like they hand out business cards or anything.
But presumably from the way you talked, Kalash or Kalesh, Blue Man, knows who it was? My friend Jonah said he saw ghosts. Maybe he was a bestower, or maybe he was just schizophrenic.
Really? From what you told me, that would explain a few things. Too bad he was, shot. I'll just stop talking.
Yeah, that would be, welcome, I guess. So ghosts are harmless? We asked this already.
Pretty much. From what I can gather, they're barely aware of where they are. Maybe even who they are. Talking to them is impossible. Trust me, I've tried.
Alright, is there another topic? Never mind.
I have the feeling we will.
Alrighty, so we need to find a light source then, and a bit of metal or an actual fuse. If we could pick up that tin can, we could break the tab off. I'm not really sure how well aluminum conducts electricity, but I imagine it conducts it enough to work. We can go down to the square, we can try to go down here. Let's check out the manhole cover since it's closest.
Are you trying to lift a manhole cover with your bare hands?
You never know. Maybe the demon gave her super strength.
I would settle for telekinesis.
I guess not. Sorry.
Uh-huh. Well, she worked the last time. Can you manpower that up?
With your knees?
Woman power that up?
Bracing. Fortuitous that I have kept up my training.
Indeed. Also fortuitous that your sword is super, super resilient, or you would have just ruined it. I guess we go into the darkness below.
At least the rain is washing away most of the smell.
If not the heat, I am positively sweltering. I admit that my knowledge of sanitation systems is lacking. But should this water be boiling?
No. I don't think so. No.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Then we indeed have a mystery on our hands.
There's a valve on the pipe, the metal practically glowing in the heat. Hot steam. Ordinary pipes, they do seem to be warmer than they should be. So we can't go anywhere. The water in this pool is boiling like a raging tea kettle. Alright, so is this valve part of the issue?
Be careful. The heat in this room is kind of off the scale.
Alright, well you can handle heat though, right? Can you deal with that?
Eli Beckett. Mage, accountant, and plumber. And sometimes all three.
There was something hidden behind the steam. A rusty panel containing an imposing solitary keyhole. So now we need to find a key, do we? Uh-huh. Can't go down through there. Can you check out this water?
The boiling water won't bother me, sure, but I still need to breathe. Whatever's down there, we need to figure out another way.
Huh. How about you? Can you do anything with it?
It is boiling like a stew pot, only not nearly as appetizing. I fail to see how I can be of use there.
So perhaps scuba gear? We're racking up a big list of things that we need to find, aren't we?
What do you need?
Any further information? No. How about you?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Alright, well, I guess we go out to the park. Just gonna leave this open, I suppose. It's about the last place to go. Guess these are homeless people that can no longer stay at the shelter. Were they there? Can they give us information? Her eyes are closed and she's softly humming to herself. She glares at you from underneath her filthy hoodie. Looks kind of familiar. That's the girl in the picture, isn't it? Middle-aged man mumbling to himself and glaring at anyone who approaches. So we can talk to her. Let's talk to the humming girl first. Okay, so that's how we do. We don't have to, click the photo on people. This is not her, though, right?
Whoever is in that photo, this woman is not her.
So is
She's
that...
lost in her own world. Maybe we should just leave her alone.
Maybe. So we're specifically here looking for the person in the photo? What's that you're humming?
Whatever it is, it's catchy.
Hi?
She's lost it her own.
Okay, well, bye-bye. This is the girl, right? Let's make sure there's nothing else to check out. The Temperance Fountain surrounded by bars and junkies. Uh-huh. Can't really interact with that. Oh. Okay, that's just back then. Okay. She's it then, I suppose. This picture, it's of you, isn't it?
Where did you get that?
From Occult House. We're trying to learn what happened at the Village Eye.
The Village Eye? I know what you're talking about.
That is an obvious lie.
Do I look like I care? Just leave me alone. I might not look it, but I'm fine. Tell everyone that Wendy is fine. You don't need to come out here and... Wait, it's you, isn't it? You've come back.
I was wondering when you'd recognize me. Should we try to fool her? I'm not going to do that. Who do you think I am?
Don't patronize me. I know who you are. You're the master.
Alright, so it was a cult worshipping or following us. We could switch over to intimidation or subterfuge or whatever. No, let's just keep on with the totally honest line.
Don't play dumb with me. I'm not that innocent. At least, not anymore.
Well, you're
You've
not
done
Britney Spears either.
Something to your face. You've changed it somehow, but I can tell. It's you.
Curious. She can see past the veil. She must be void-touched.
What touched?
Void-touched. It means...
I don't give a crap what it means. And I don't give a crap about you either, master. Just leave me alone. I already know you're good at that.
So, of course she's void-touched if she was following the demon. Guess we could keep on trying to cajole. Could you tell us what happened at the Village Eye?
Why should I?
This seems more the bartender thing, except it doesn't have the bartender tag. But sure, you seem really troubled. Telling me might help you feel better.
Look, maybe you care, and maybe you don't. It doesn't matter. Not anymore. Not after the way you left us. So get out of here. Take your new followers and go.
Wait, followers?
You heard me.
Yep, we were definitely the cult leader. Why did the door say Jordan then, though? Let's just keep on being bluntly honest here. I've lost my memory. I don't remember anything about you or anyone else, lady.
What? You're serious, aren't you? You didn't just leave us. You forgot about us.
It's a bit more complicated than that, but yes.
We are trying to piece together what happened. Can you help us?
No, it's done. It's over. If you've forgotten about it, then maybe I can too. Just leave me alone.
So, who is the guy in the picture with you? Is that
really
Jordan?
Don't remember anything, do you? You've
Not
even
a damn
forgotten
thing.
Jordan, your precious protege. Well, he's gone. No thanks to you.
Alright, so that's why the door said Jordan. He was our successor or second in command or something? What do you mean about us leaving you? How long ago was that?
What do I mean? You left. Left us to fend for ourselves, and it all went to shit. Me, I'm back where I started. Others weren't so lucky.
Who were the others? Can you give us their names?
You never cared, did you? All that time, I knew it. I just didn't want to believe it.
Well, we've already established my memory's gone, so I don't know whether we cared or not. Or the demon probably didn't care. Can you tell us anything about Jordan?
He and I were a thing, kind of. I don't know. or nothing anymore. He's gone. He left soon after you. He's probably dead. Not that you care.
I mean, that's a big assumption. Can you tell me anything more?
He and I were... He's gone.
Okay.
Not that you care.
Just repeating then, do you know there's a ghost in there?
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Don't
Yep,
talk
she
about it.
knows.
Don't even think about it. Just don't.
All right. Enjoy the rain.
Please, don't come back.
So there's nowhere further to go down there. Still can't talk to them. Still get the feeling that maybe this girl can do something.
Rough or not,
Doesn't seem to mind.
I don't think she'd...
Alright, maybe not then. So, we got a little bit of information. Not sure how relevant it is, at least at present. And there's nothing else to do here. Guess we go back?
Just so we're clear, we are not calling you Master.
I mean, fair enough. You may change your mind eventually. Wink, wink. Okay. Maybe something's changed over here? Doesn't really look like it. Can we borrow a flashlight? Police officers generally do carry one.
Evening, ma'am.
Do you know anything about the Village Eye building?
They went out of business, didn't they? Squatters were living in that building for a while, but I think they've cleared out.
You let them stay there?
The owner never filed a complaint, so legally we weren't required to investigate. Didn't stop us from keeping an eye on the place, though.
Fair enough. So you saw nothing illegal going on there?
Nothing we could see from the outside, no. But to be honest, it wasn't exactly high on our priority list.
Alright, fair enough. Kinda like you, guy.
I don't blame you. See ya.
Seem to be a decent fellow. So do we go back and try to get Blue Man to contact the Bestower? Is that our next step? It kind of feels like we should be able to find the stuff
Eli,
here to do what we need to do.
You're scratching the buttons of your coat again with your fingernail.
I am.
Yes. You are not even aware of it, are you?
Why is this a big deal?
Yeah, why is this a big deal?
It indicates a loss of control. It is minimal, but...
Right. I know. I'll work on that.
Are your
you.
buttons metal?
What do you need?
What do you think we should
It's
do?
a shame the power's off in the Village Eye building. If we could get the electricity working, we might learn something. I have the feeling...
We could try to go down here. Let's save really quickly. Actually, mentioning the metal... Oh wait, I didn't mean to talk to you.
Agreed.
Back over here. Maybe we can get Mandy to stick her sword in the fuse slot. See if she's willing to do that. Also, I guess we should check to see if anything's changed here. Doesn't seem to have.
Just a sec.
Alright, glad you do that on your own and we don't have to tell you every time.
I fail to see how I can be of use there.
Okay. Well, I guess that's not going to work. Oh, wait. Maybe we should have shown the picture or the note to the girl in the park. Alright, let's see about this. Oh, can I not? Oh, I can't just grab it. Can Eli talk with her?
Don't know what I'd say.
How about Mandy?
I have nothing to say.
Can we use Mandy on Eli? No. Okay, well, that's not going to work then. Is there any further dialogue with her?
He and I were... He's gone.
Okay,
Not that you
just
care.
the same thing. Wondering if she
Please,
has the key
Don't come back.
to that, sewer thing. There's definitely nowhere to go further from here. Just keep feeling like maybe we need to go contact that bestower. Unless I'm just missing an interactable area somewhere. Still, it's a little annoying we can't just take the computer with us. Will it let us go back down here?
Sorry, friend. We can't go yet.
Okay, so apparently everything that we need to progress is here in this area. Can't really interact with that. Yep. Guess I'm doing a pixel hunt, huh?
Eli, I've been meaning to ask, how are you coping?
Huh? I'm coping fine. Why?
Until recently, we have only entered the field once or twice a month. Now we are out almost every day. I was worried it might be a strain on you.
You kidding? This is great. I'm working. I'm doing something. I'm not just stuck in my lab. So don't you worry about me, Mandy. I'm fine.
I like the background dialogue. We still can't pick up that can to use part of it as a fuse. Go back in here, I guess. I wonder if one of these guys can read the illegible scrawls.
I fail to see how I can be of use there.
Right, what about you?
Not sure what you want me to do there.
Okay.
Not...
Right, well, that's a no-go.
This wall drawing means nothing to me. Eli?
Me neither. Although it's different from the art in the other room.
How so?
Outside it was more vibrant, colorful, more creative. It had passion. The art in here is just patterns.
Patterns.
You can see them if you know how to look for them.
Interesting. I do not know what that means yet, but interesting.
So could it be magic? Is that what we're getting at? Water-stained mattress, there was nothing there.
What do you need?
Yeah, let's just ask them both what they think we should do.
It's a shame the powers... If we could get the...
Okay.
I have the...
Yes.
Same thing from
The
you?
village eye was not of... Perhaps we can...
Okay.
Agreed.
So our first objective is to get the power back on in here. But we need a fuse. And you refuse to stick your sword in the socket. Where do we get a fuse or a bit of metal to bridge the connection? Can you examine this a bit more closely, Eli?
Not sure what you want me to do there.
Can you fire some electricity into the computer?
Not sure what you...
Alrighty. There was nothing here. Wonder if one of them can pick that lock down there. Maybe we don't need a key? Let's try using them on that.
I fail to see how I...
Alright, what about you?
Not...
No. Ordinary pipes. Can you
I fail to see how I can be of use there.
do anything? Apparently not. Okay, so this is what we need to do to drain the water. Gotcha. What if you turn this
Don't need to
again?
do that again.
Okay, good to know. Okay. I think we may have missed something here. I was just pixel hunting everywhere because I couldn't find how to proceed. Looks like there's two interactables on the desk. There is the cabinet that we looked in and there's a drawer. There's a fuse in here.
What have you got there? An old fuse? Seems to still be intact.
Well, I guess that's what we needed.
Just a sec.
Well, I know now to be a bit more diligent actually looking at different areas of even the same piece of furniture still.
Not sure what you're trying to do there. The fuse is obviously blown.
I'm trying to replace it, and nothing up to this point has led me to believe that we could do this, because when I pick these up, we just look at them. Alright, either way.
Color me gobsmacked.
It's a forest.
A forest in a basement.
Well, that explains why my fire's so weak down here. Probably a natural defense mechanism for whatever this is.
A gate to Argotha? Tree stump grows out of solid concrete. Its surface is covered in... is that blood? Druidic sacrifices, maybe? This blanket is covered with moss and lichen, so we can pick that up. That definitely looks like a portal, right? So if we add blood here, will the portal come to life? Guess we need to pick this up. Nothing else seems to be interactable. Body? Yep, that's probably what he tripped on. Is this Jordan?
Well, this just got a lot more complicated.
I guess so. Whoever this was, their face has been eaten away by some kind of moss. Is there maybe a key to the sewer thing on their person?
Male. Early to mid-60s, I believe.
So
The
not
cause of
Jordan.
death is difficult to determine.
He's got vines growing out of him.
I mean, we don't know that that's what killed him, though. What could do this?
I cannot say, but I believe the answer lies with you. Your vision. You were familiar with this building. Whatever happened here, you were involved, or at least your demon self was.
Well, thank you
don't
for
remember
finally making
anything.
the distinction.
No other visions spring to mind.
Not right offhand. Wish I could be more help.
Don't apologize. It's not your fault.
No doubt your demon covered its tracks well before leaving your mind.
So, who is he?
He has no distinguishing marks. He carries no identification. Whoever this is, it remains a mystery.
Hello, ghost. Can you hear us?
It is a lost spirit. It cannot communicate.
Are you sure about that?
It does appear agitated. Let us leave it be.
No, let us speak with it, if it will. It's fuzzy and indistinct. It stares blankly ahead, barely noticing you're even here. Save? So we walk behind the stump to talk with it? Can you hear me?
I don't think it even notices you're there.
I'm not sure about that. Could I ask you a few questions?
It's not responding. Pretty normal, for a ghost anyway.
Hello?
I don't think it
Again, feeling like we need to find a bestower. It looks like something that should be interactable, but it's not. So if we mess with the body, will the ghost do something? Nothing new. Can't really make headway with the ghost. So what is our next objective here, friends?
Yes. We have encountered excessive vegetation and a lost spirit, among other things.
Yeah?
We need more information. That much is certain.
So I guess we
Agreed.
go up and check out the laptop then. Which hopefully has more information. Assuming it does actually work. Well, we got light now. And it looks like it is indeed on. Booted itself up, apparently. Circle. Okay, that's exit. Journal. Seems to be the only interactable thing. Password. Is that what that paper was? Password equals... Is it all caps, maybe? Love? Nope. Is it no caps? Okay. Is it one cap? Is it the emoji? Less than 3? Or is it who... Is this Jordan's? Is it who he loved? Wendy? Aha! Cool. Entry 1. Master says I should start this journal explaining who I am and how I got here. My name is Jordan. 3 months ago I was fired from my job at a crappy electronics store. 2 weeks ago my landlord evicted me because I couldn't pay the rent. I was on the street. In the middle of this brutal winter, the homeless shelter was completely full. I thought I was going to freeze to death. Master found me. She brought me here. She gave me clothes and warm food and this laptop. She insists I keep a journal of my experiences here. She also says I should call her Master. That's fine, I don't care. I'm safe here and I'm not leaving. Heck, if it keeps me alive, I'll call her God. So that person that we saw in our vision coming in here, that was Jordan. And it just occurred to me that maybe the dead one in the cellar is Jordan. It's just something made him age very rapidly. I don't know. Entry 2. The Master brought a few more people in. They are all homeless like me. They are all sick. This old guy has lung cancer so bad he's coughing up blood. There's this girl named Wendy who looks to be in incredible pain. Me? I'm still cold. It's so hard for me to get warm. But at least I'm not dying. Master brought us downstairs. There's a tree growing up through the floor. A tree. Master said that it's an altar of life, and it will protect us and heal us if we do the same. She will teach us how. All we have to do is let her cut us, and we bleed on the altar, okay? So, sort of right about that. Not actually sacrificing something, but bleeding on the stump. Oh my god. The energy. Oh man, it's incredible. I am warm. I am so warm, it feels so good. So why is the ER in energy capitalized? Entry 5. I have never felt this good. The cold has completely left my body. The old guy's cough is gone, he's even breathing normally, and Wendy is walking around without any pain. Praise the Master. Entry 6. There are 7 of us now. Master had been cutting us every few weeks. It seems crazy, but we heal up right away and we're healthy. That's the important thing. Praise the Master. I would be dead if it wasn't for her. We all would. Entry 7. Merry Christmas. The tree is growing. There's grass on the floor of the basement. It's concrete. With the Master, anything is possible. Entry 8. The Master needs to leave for a while, and now I'm being put in charge. Me, in charge. I am so honored. Maybe I should password protect this laptop since I'm so important now. Entry 9. It's nice having my privacy, but it's kind of lonely in here. I asked Wendy if she would stay the night with me. She said yes. Entry 10. I cut the old guy. He bled like crazy. He didn't heal. I had to run out for bandages. Thank God he's okay. Entry 11. It's freezing in here. I turned the radiator up full blast. It does nothing, so without the demon's presence, none of this stuff is working anymore. Entry 12. Wendy is limping. The old guy is coughing. I can't stop shivering. The ritual doesn't work anymore. Master, where are you? You've been gone for almost 2 months. Entry 13. Can barely feel the keys. Hands are numb. I can't help these people anymore. I can't help myself. Entry 14. I have to leave. I'm sorry, Master. I can't do it. Putting Wendy in charge. I'm sorry.
Blood rituals used for healing. That is perverse and wrong.
It may be wrong, but it does explain the forest downstairs. It's unspent life energy. It created excess life.
Beauty can hide all manner of evil, Eli. You know this more than anyone.
So, can we channel that life force somehow? Or are we just trying to learn more about it? I sense a story here, Eli. How do you know more about it than most?
Oh, it's nothing. Just a little run-in with a golem and a succubus that got a...
A story for another time?
Right. Blood rituals, dark magic, that stuff.
Yes, Eli. Bad stuff.
If I understand that journal right, the ritual stopped working when the, master left. Which
Right.
means that only you, or rather your demon, could perform it.
Then why leave Jordan in charge?
That's a good question. One more reason to track it down. In the meantime, I really want to know more about this ritual.
Yeah, me too. Also, why did the demon not come back? It seemed that this was important to it.
After you?
Huh. So, is this important to it?
Not sure what you want me to do there.
So do we go
Yes.
back and do some kind of research?
Blood rituals. We must follow this trail to its source. Then perhaps we will learn more.
Again, I feel like a bestower would be super useful.
What do you need? According to that journal, someone named Wendy. I'd say we speak.
Okay, so now we go back and grill Wendy some more. I guess now that we know more about what was going on, we can convince her to give up some more information, maybe? Perhaps I was wrong in not pretending to be the master. Still don't feel like we should have lied to her, though. We read Jordan's journal.
Shit. I knew I should have tossed that computer. Well, the cat's out of the bag now. You proud of yourself, master?
Well, I wasn't the one doing the blood rituals. Whatever you think I did, it wasn't me.
Oh, really? Then who taught us those blood rituals? Because it sure wasn't the Tooth Fairy. You took us all in. You saved us, I guess. Maybe. Every month you'd do the ritual. You'd cut one of us. We'd bleed on the altar. Then you'd say those words and we'd heal. Better,
What words?
Stronger, faster than before. It was like a drug.
Life energy. That's what you were being fed. That explains the wildlife in the basement. It must be residual life magic.
Whatever it was, it felt good.
I mean, that's great and all, but you told us literally nothing that we didn't already know. So what happened next?
It all ended, is what happened. Jordan was so happy when you put him in charge. He tried, he really did. But he just got too sick. But whatever you did to us, the healing, it stopped working when you left. So he put me in charge. Me. And I just made things worse.
So, I'm guessing the old guy down there is the one with lung cancer. Why do we not just tell her everything? Tell her it was a demon possession and stuff. She might be a bit more forthcoming. Something must have happened or you wouldn't be out here.
I failed everyone. I was supposed to help them, but instead I cut with a knife. I said those stupid words again and again and again. It didn't work, so I had to try harder.
The murdered man. In the basement. You took the blood ritual too far.
It was an accident, I swear.
Getting the feeling we're not going to find out the words. So, did it work?
No, it didn't work. Would I be out here in the rain if it did? I put him on the altar. I took the knife and I killed him. By accident. I must have been nervous. I thought that was the end of it, but then...
His spirit. It came back.
It was horrible. We couldn't stay. Every time it saw us, it would scream.
So, you can actually communicate with it. Are you a bestower, I wonder? So it drove you out?
Yes, and so I came here. I don't want to be around people anymore.
You speak the truth.
You believe me? Hooray.
It is not a matter of belief. I simply know what truth is. Thank you for sharing it with us.
Well, there's no point in lying anymore, is there? The master here was just as much involved as me. And something tells me you aren't going to turn her in.
So, good to know, Mandy is not only obligated to tell the truth, but she's also a lie detector. Good deal. Where's the knife you used?
You think I'm an idiot? I tossed it down a storm drain.
What? Why did you do that?
What do you think? It's probably halfway to Jersey by now, and good riddance.
No, it's not. It's what's making that pool boil, I would wager. You said you need healing. What's wrong with you?
Cerebral palsy on my left side. It was bad before. I could barely handle sewer duty. It's much worse now.
Sewer duty?
You seriously don't remember? The pipes in the building leaked. Overflow from the sewer. It was disgusting. You couldn't exactly call a plumber, so you made us go into the sewer and drain it from there. We went down there so much, Jordan had to swipe a key to the control panel.
So, where's the key?
You serious? You never wanted to bother with that before. But whatever. It's to the right of the control panel, behind one of the pipes.
Okay, good deal. Listen, we're gonna fix this.
Don't do me any favors. This mess is yours, master. Do whatever you like.
So, no matter how many times we say it, you still don't get that we don't remember. I think we should tell her about the possession, but we're not going to do that, obviously. Goodbye.
If I was lucky, I never would have met you in the first place.
I mean, maybe. You had a few good months, though, didn't you?
She threw the knife down a storm drain. Damn it. I can't blame her, but damn it. Magically imbued tools take weeks to make. I really hope to study it.
Well, unless I'm wrong, you're going to get the chance. I'm pretty sure that's what's making this water boil. So, which pipe? Here?
Huh.
Yep.
Looks like Wendy was...
Yep. I assumed she would be. There we go.
Turn it on! For the love of God, turn it back on!
Okay, that's not a knife. What the hell are you?
Wait. Master? Master! Master, is that you?
This is Jordan. Maybe I once was, but I'm not anymore.
No, you just can't leave me. Not again. Not yet. Please. I know. I failed you. I couldn't leave them. I was too weak. I tried so hard, but it was just too much.
So he could never get warm, so somehow he has ignited himself forever. And the water was to keep the pain down, I guess. What happened?
Look at me! This is what happened! Do you remember, Master? How you found me? Frozen half to death on the street? I almost died. You saved me! You healed me! Brought me back from certain death!
Eli, can you do something about this? This guy seems really dangerous. Maybe we should lie. No, we're gonna keep doing what we've been doing. We're gonna tell the truth. It was a demon who possessed me.
That was no demon! It was you! You were so kind! You showed me how to heal! We were going to heal the entire city! But I couldn't do it without you. When you left, the power left too. The chill, the cold, it came back. I couldn't stop it. It just got worse and worse. I couldn't heal myself, let alone anyone else, so I left. I had to find something, anything that could help me get warm again.
And what did you find?
I'm so sorry, Master. You said that spell was dangerous. I didn't listen. But I was so desperate. I was freezing to death. The bed in that homeless shelter wasn't warm enough. You taught me a spell that would let warmth into my heart. So I spoke it. Then this happened.
Okay, so I guess we know what happened to the homeless shelter now, though, don't we? Great. There is something of a dichotomy with the demon, though. Very different sides of it. It was helping these people, and then it was also then out murdering people. I don't really understand. Yeah, you were inside the homeless shelter. Of course you were.
Yes, they were the only ones who would take me in.
No, you misunderstand. The shelter, it burned to the ground.
Was anyone hurt?
Yes. People were hurt, but no, let's not make him more upset. Let's focus on helping you for now.
Do you really think I can be helped? I don't deserve it. I know I don't, but if there's any chance, help me before I hurt anyone else.
I mean, Eli, fire magic is your realm of expertise, isn't it? Do we have more questions?
Anything you want.
A knife was tossed down here. Have you seen it?
The knife? You mean your knife? Yes, I saw it fall down here. I took it. I hid it. Just in case you ever came back.
Could you get it for us? I'd love to study it.
I suppose. After you help me?
Alright, well, fair enough, I guess. As long as helping you doesn't involve just killing you. Eli, can you do anything to help him?
I've been trying, but the fire, it's different. It's self-generating, self-sustaining. Even submerging himself in water couldn't snuff him out. I've never seen anything like it. I need to know more about his condition before I can even attempt a cure.
Alright. Can you please just get the knife for us now?
Master, I served you faithfully. Then you left when I needed you the most. How do I know you won't leave again? Cure me? Help me? Do that and I will get the knife for you gladly.
Okay, fair enough, I guess. We can keep pressing him. That may make him explode, though. We spoke to Wendy.
I didn't want to leave them. Wendy, least of all. She leads them now. She's keeping them all safe.
About that. She killed someone on the altar.
She what? Why would she do that?
Standard escalation. More blood, more power.
I want this to end. Please, just let it all end.
Wondering if we need the knife to put him out of his misery. Maybe it has the power to kill him. I don't think he's going to give us the knife. We'll try one more time.
I understand that, Master, and I am truly sorry. Help me, then.
Okay.
Thank you, Master.
Okay, so, I mean, there's a whole heck of a lot going on here. Let's go ahead and save ourselves another time. But I think that is going to be it for this episode. We will keep on with the quest to end this misery in a bit. Can we give him the water back? No. I hate to leave him suffering here, but I suppose that's the only thing that we can do at the moment. So for now, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, let me know in the comments by leaving a like below. It really does help tremendously. And of course, subscribe if you'd like to see more in the future. I have been Tevaron, and until next time, friends, be excellent to each other.